Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a quick tutorial for you guys. This is my longtime loyal client Jess. She was a former manager of my old building at Phoenix Salon Suites, and I've been doing her hair since I had my salon suite there across town. And even though we broke the rules, we weren't allowed to do that, we did, and we became really good friends. She's brought me so many clients that are loyal. We're such good friends. I love her. She's pregnant. I'm so proud and happy for her. I feel like an uncle or Auntie BB. I don't know what to say, but I'm so excited. And she's due in December. But I wanted to make this quick tutorial for you guys on how to do extensions when you want to either, one, try them without going and investing too much money, want fullness, have a shelf, and there's some breakage around the top of the head like most blondes do get sometimes from time to time with heat. If they're a heat user all the time with hot tools and all that. Or just in general, you just want to feel them out, wear them, try a different method, try tape-ins. This is my favorite thing to do for clients who want fullness, not length, but fullness, or they have a shelf from breakage or heat damage or anything like that. It's a horseshoe of tape-ins. So basically, you know how you do the beaded wefts that are very popular right now. They're usually done in a horseshoe pattern, just like I do on my clients, but I do it with tape-ins, but one bag. To be honest with you guys, you get 10 sandwiches in each bag of tapes, and I think that we aren't even using 10. I think we use like 8 or something like that. But I'm actually removing them. We don't even wash our hair. The remover I use, it literally dries down in minutes. You retape them and put them right back in. I do tell people all the time that I rather it be if they have a lot in the head. I'll go through and literally spray down every single tape sandwich and then go back to where I began in the beginning, and they usually come right apart. With her, I'm doing it as I go and they still come out very easy. A lot of people give tape and extensions a bad rep because they're sticky, your comb's sticky, the hair is sticky and gooky, and that's not the case. You'll see as it's going right now on the footage that it literally has barely any residue this quickly. And mind you, I'm literally spraying them down and removing them as I'm going. Like, I didn't let them sit for a few minutes, and they still are very easy to remove. I think it's a lot easier, and they come right apart when you do let it sit. But she only has about 8 sandwiches, so I just go as I'm going. We used about 6 or 7 around the horseshoe, and then I will use 2 at the top a little bit higher because she does have a real big shelf, you'll see. Jess wears her hair in a ponytail very tightly all the time, and she always has this shelf since I've done her hair. It's not breakage from bleach damage or anything like that. She's had this when I even met her. It's been her whole life. It's all because of her ponytail, heat, and all that good stuff. And she's blonde. You're going to have breakage and damage and dryness. We know what comes with the territory. But you can see how easy. And these I'm putting and spraying and then removing them immediately, and they still come out really easy. Not much gook or anything like that. But I want you guys to know this is something you can offer clients, or if you're a client and you want to try tapes for the first time or extensions, doing this horseshoe will really help you. It will help you get used to the maintenance, how they feel. You can even do it with a row of wefts and only do, a half a bag or something like that if you want just fullness. We're not doing it for length. If you want length and fullness, then you're going to have to do more than 1 bag of tapes or 1 half bag of wefts. I know, because I'm like squirting and removing as I go, you might think that it might hurt, but I'm telling you it doesn't. You don't see her in any pain. You don't see her flinching. They come out so easy. And I know in the beginning, I even had a hard time believing that tape could hold in the hair throughout shampoo and wetness and, stay so well. But I've maybe had like 3 fall out in my whole 5-year career of doing tapes. And most of the time when they have fallen out, when clients have to come back and have 1 or 2 replaced, it's usually at the top of the head because they're actually not used to combing out. It's hard to explain, but when you use a comb and you have tapes, they're combing down flat against their head, and you can't do that because it's going to catch the tape, and that's usually the only reason they ever, fall out or anything like that. With Jess, she knows what she's doing. She's done it for a while. She's been wearing them for a couple of years. I love tapes. They have a bad rep, but at the end of the day, they are amazing. They really are. If you don't like the heaviness of wefts or anything like that, or even if you do wefts. A lot of blondes have breakage around the front and the side face pieces. They're good when you add a bag of tapes with, rows of wefts, because I call it the combo method, and it will really fill in and make it look really seamless. So some people need that, like Jess. Like I said, she always has her hair up and tied back, and it will give her breakage at the top and cause a shelf. Some people have thick hair. A combo method's great as well with wefts because it will help the shelving. So I'm going to continue just going around doing the horseshoe and putting the tapes back. It took us maybe like 10 minutes to retape these 8 sandwiches or 10 sandwiches, whatever we have. I know it's less than a bag, and you'll see if you keep watching what a great result we get at the end. And she loves this right now with her hair being shorter. She has the rows of wefts, but we took them out and gave her a break since she's pregnant. She likes wearing longer hair during the winter and fall months, so she's getting ready to put them back in. But during the summer when it's hot, she just gets away with one row of tapes basically. And I have to shout out my mentor Jessie, because these are her extension brand, Jay-Z Styles, and her remover and her tape. Everything is great together. And she actually is the one that I seen do a video on this horseshoe with the tapes for Fullness. And I started implementing to my clients, and I think it's great. Especially if they want to try them and they don't want to jump in with a big investment on 3 to 4 bags. But usually for a full head average hair density and length on a person, when they want fullness and length, it's usually 2 to 3 bags is great. 4 bags, amazing. And remember guys, a lot of people always say, I have thick hair so I need less hair. No, the thicker your hair, the more hair you're going to need to blend. So the thinner the hair, the less you need. The thicker the hair, the more you need for blending. I have a couple of videos on my channel doing tapes. I don't really post a lot of extensions, you guys, but I will say this, I don't do them as much as I used to. I only take clients that are loyal for extensions now. I don't have it open to the public. It's not on my booking link or anything like that. It has to be a consultation. I have to want to take it. But you cannot be too picky when it comes to tapes or wefts or any kind of extension. You got to make sure that there's no hairs being caught or anything like that. You've seen it took me a few minutes to make sure there wasn't, it was perfect in that section. It makes a big difference. One little piece of hair being caught can literally make your client so uncomfortable for 5 to 6 weeks. You don't want them to go through that. Trust me, it can be very painful. So really take your time, your sectioning, all that. Also with tapes, like I said, with them, you can't go wrong. There's so many benefits to them. But remember, when you're doing a full head, always make sure one is overlapping another at all times so you don't get gapping. With her, we don't have to really worry about that. I'm doing them close enough, but we're really doing this for fullness, not length. So even if I leave like a 1/2 centimeter in between, it's totally fine. I do around the horseshoe, and then I will go in and place 2 more in the top of the crown area to make sure everything blends seamlessly with her shelf. Every head of hair is different. Everybody's going to need different things and placement. But after watching Jess's video and actually, bringing this to my clients and doing it a few times, it's really, really cool because most of the time the horseshoe does work really well with everybody. All in all, from the time it took me to remove the extensions and then to retape the extensions and replace them back in, she washed her hair that morning. Jess doesn't really require a shampoo. There was no residue left. Some clients, if they want, I will charge a few extra dollars to do it. But with wefts or tapes, I usually do not wash the hair, only for selected clients if they want that or request that. But it literally only took us about 45 minutes, and I charge $125 per bag of tapes. So this service, I just made $125 in 45 minutes. And it can vary depending on per person, but it's very quick, simple to add to your service menu. So I hope you guys learned something from this tutorial today. And I love you guys so much. Leave video ideas down below in the comments section. I love you guys so much. I want to start putting out more content. Let me know video ideas you want to see. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, share. Let's get me out in the algorithm. I've been doing this for a while now. I want to really have this take off for me, guys. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram, BR Hair Artistry. I'm actually putting more content out with reels and all that good stuff. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, guys, so long for now. Mwah. Okay, guys, so this is the final result. Look how cute this looks on her. We toppied her up. We used a little bit of Kevin Murphy bedroom hair. I can't talk today, so ignore that. But look how beautiful, guys. It wasn't even a full bag, but she had the top shelf, and it just looks so good. But that's going to do it for this video. Quick, simple, and short, and then next time we'll probably film her doing her maintenance on her root. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now. Mwah! Done. Over with. Ow.